This is Bristol Motor Speedway as we know it today. If you've been there, you know it's quite a scene. But 20 years ago, it had a much different look, with a different name. The world's fastest half mile was called Bristol International Raceway. It held about a third of the capacity it does now. It was more of a grandstand type venue, allowing race fans to view the rolling hills of northeast Tennessee from their own grass seats. All the while, the home team, Morgan-McClure Motorsports, had the fastest ride in town. In 1988, with 35-year-old Rick Wilson behind the wheel of the number 4 Kodak Oldsmobile, Abingdon-based Morgan-McClure Motorsports won their first pole on their home track.
Oh man, we had a good race team, we had a good driver, we had excellent horsepower.
Team owner Larry McClure and I reminisced about that milestone run a couple weeks ago, a run that began to accelerate his 5-year-old company into one of NASCAR's elite teams.
I mean, it was a fairy tale for us. It was the start of our success that we've had, and it's always tremendous to go to Bristol to race. We were getting better. Every time we went out, we were a threat to win the pole or a threat to win the race.
Rick Wilson put Larry's Oldsmobile Kodak machine to the top spot for that April 10th race, the Valleydale Meets 500. His qualifying speed was 117.552 miles per hour. Needless to say, Larry was excited that sunny afternoon.
Everybody's done a super job. I tell you, I'm elated. I'm happy for all these people that's worked so hard, worked all these hours, and it's worth it. It feels like it's worth it right now, and I know they feel the same way.
Feeling optimistic, Wilson and crew chief Tony Glover thought they might even win the race as well.
You can use up a race car here in a hurry, so I'm just going to save my race car, and I think it'll be a darn good chance of winning this race because we're running awful good.
We come here last week and run awful well with our Speedway car, and we made a decision. This is Rick's favorite car, and it's the car that he crashed at Darlington, and he said he wanted to run it here. So we put in some long time, long hours, and got it fixed, and I guess it all paid off.
However, the number 9 of Bill Elliott won that race. Wilson finished 25th. Larry McClure would have to wait 2 more years and hire a new driver before grabbing their first Cup victory. Amazingly, that too came at their home track of Bristol.
The Kodak Morgan-McClure team.
I tell you what, I thought Bristol was tough, running in the back. It's a lot tougher running in the front. You can't make a mistake, It
was jubilation, the first win, home track, signing your big sponsorship deal for 3 years. It was tremendous.
One more lap to go.
It was 1990, with Ernie Irvan driving the 4-car. In just his 17th start with the team at the famed night race at Bristol, Irvan held off Rusty Wallace in front of nearly 60,000 fans to win the Busch 500, the first win for both driver and team.
And Ernie Irvan has finally done it.
We partied all night. I mean, real literally. We were up until 5 or 6 in the morning because it was exciting. Heck, I mean, we felt like we had the chance to win. Now, Rusty maybe could have wrecked us. Maybe he could have spun us out. He may have looked up in the crowd and saw how many people were fans of Morgan-McClure and decided not to. But we went and had a private party and had a big time and celebrated.
And the celebration continued the following year as Irvan drove Morgan-McClure to NASCAR's highest stage, winning the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. A victory under caution that forever placed Morgan-McClure in NASCAR's history books and even landed Ernie on The Late Show with David Letterman.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ernie Irvan. Ernie!
Larry's team would go on to win 2 more Daytona 500s with Sterling Marlin behind the wheel, but despite those monumental victories, they still don't compare to their first career win on their home track of Bristol.
That first win, taking that first step, that was the first step to the career of Morgan-McClure, and I just thank good Lord for that.
But unfortunately, the times have changed for Larry. His team is off the track this season, dropped by their primary sponsor because of poor finishes over the years. But Larry tells me they still have all the necessary tools to run a successful team again. They just need sponsorship. But if that doesn't happen, Larry says he will never forget the good times at his home track and learning what a good day at Bristol really was and currently is.
You know, anytime you win at Bristol, or anytime you run good at Bristol, and anytime you complete the race at Bristol, you've had a good day.
For It's Bristol, baby, I'm Justin Cavey.